What came first, the music or the brand?
The music. I mean, I would, before I was in college, before I'd actually really pursued it, I would kind of like freestyle with my friends occasionally and shit. The name Gravy was there.
You went by Butter too, no?
Mr. Butter. Mr. Butter.
Sorry.
Lil Steamer was one in the circle.
Yeah, you mentioned that in Karen Part 2, right?
Yeah, Lil Steamer, but people thought that it had to do with shit, so I stopped doing that. Yeah. Everyone was like, oh, Lil Steamer, oh, you mean like poop? I was like, no. So that's gone. So I stopped doing that. Mr. Butter, I was afraid that like the period after the Mr. would somehow fuck up the SEO. And then Young Gravy came along. I was like, man, I like this. I like Gravy. So it just felt right for what I was rapping about. I mean, I'm talking like when I started actually rapping, I never put out any music under a different name. It was always Young Gravy. But beforehand, when I being in the freestyle circle or whatever, I had all those names. And then when the time came where I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this, Young Gravy was perfect. And I haven't regretted it once. I haven't regretted it once. I was in a lawsuit where some other kid was Young Gravy. It was with an O. God bless his heart. I paid him $150,000 to leave me alone.
Wow. Damn. Oh my gosh.
This kid, just like he wanted to be a rapper and it wasn't working out for him, and he had that name, and we couldn't. Basically, I got my legal team on it. He got his legal team on it, and they were both like, I had the best in New York, he had the best in LA, and I had to do a deposition and all this shit, you know, where you swear under oath.
Yeah.
All these things. I had to get a bunch of witnesses and stuff involved.
Did you not know him at all, right? I'm assuming.
No, I didn't know him at all. It was just by chance. It was like he used the name Young Gravy and I did. And we had to prove like the first usage of the name, and I was pulling out like old ass videos of me like rapping and like someone saying Gravy like from when I was fucking like 18 or 19. And in the end, it was like there wasn't a clear enough answer, and it was like, dude, like we're gonna keep this going, and you're gonna keep spending legal fees, so just fucking give us this money. And I was like, man, I don't want to change my name.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought about going with like Papa Gravy or like Poppy Gravy, but I was like, no, it's kind of creepy. So I gave this kid a fucking 150 bands. A kid fucking probably living off that right now, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing well.